Alright, I believe I'm recording. Yeah, welcome to day 10. So 10 days in a row. For whoever's watching this video, a huge shout out to you. I was looking back at the views and the likes and people who are subscribing. Insane. A lot more people are tuning in, which is crazy to me. Yeah, insane. We grew to 51 subscribers. Yeah, videos are doing decent, so welcome. Right now I'm just trying to get my day structures a little bit better. Let's see if my boy Noah posted today. Not yet. He's probably gonna post later today. I already know him. Pretty much, yeah, we're going back to data structures and algorithms. I'm trying to finish this up so I can do more LeetCode, and at some point I'll do projects on my YouTube videos, but I'm currently doing one off stream and YouTube, so a personal portfolio. I already made one before, but making it a little bit better, and yeah, learning a little bit more. So yeah, if this is your first time on this channel, welcome. Yeah, so let's get straight to it. So yesterday we left off on order n. Now we are doing O of n squared. O of n squared grows in complexity much more rapidly. That said, for small and medium input sizes, these algorithms can be very useful. A common reason an algorithm falls into ownership is by using a nested loop, where the number of iterations of each loop is equal to the number of items in the input. For person 1 and persons, for person 2 and persons, every combination of people will go on a date twice. Go on a date, person 1 and person 2. So I guess, so person 1 will go on and person 2, then boom, boom, boom. It's like a whole list. So yeah, I see how it is n squared. Locked in these search capabilities. For now, we'll build something slow and frankly awful. So we'll see an n squared algorithm in practice. Before I do this, hold up. Let me see. We were talking about O of n squared, right? We were talking about this. And then we're talking about O of n where it's constant, where we'll see how this shows. So at locked in we need to display to follow them the high. So we're trying to find the max. So how this is O of n is that it's constant time. Oh, this in a list, boom, we only do a boom, that goes fast. I see. Now we need some O of n squared. O of n squared. So what we're doing is that, let me get a bit closer. What we're doing is locked in needs search capability. For now, we'll build something slow and frankly awful so we can see an n squared algorithm in practice. Complete the does name exist. Okay. It should loop over all of the first and last name combinations in the first name and the last name list. If it finds a combination that matches the full name, it should return true. If the full name isn't found, it should return false instead. Okay, I know how to do it, but let's read this. Observe, when you run your complete code, notice how each successful call does name exist takes quite longer, assuming that the length of the first name, last name. Hello? Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Let me get back to it. Let me lower down my volume. Maybe this is a little bit better. Okay. Where were we? When you run your complete code, notice how, yes, okay, length, first name, last name is the same. Each new name does not add n steps to algorithm. The total number of steps grows quadratically with the size of the input, making the total work of n squared. If does not use 10 names and 10 names, just takes 1 second to complete, then we estimate 10 names to 10 names. 10, that's 100. Damn, okay. So 100 is 10 seconds. Wait, what? If just take if I then we estimate 10. I don't see how it's 100. It's 1, 1, 20, 20, 40. Okay. Alright. So the way he's gonna do is x equal, well, no, we don't even need a for name and first name. For name, first names. And then we have to do for let's say for first, and then we'll say for last and last names. So it's getting the first one, then it's checking that one. Okay, then it goes to the first one. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we gotta check if first plus last is equal to full name, return true. So the one's right, return true. If the full name isn't found, it should return false. Return. Yeah. Fail. Does this have to be in the... Maybe since this is the problem. For first name, for the if first last equals full name. It's not returning nothing. If what? Hold up, let me test something out. Let's say equal to is equal to Bob. Bob. Look, I don't know. And this equals last name. We're gonna do Joe Mo Loke. We'll do Arthur and then we'll do Bob. And then I don't know what. Let's just say print first plus last. Let's see what happens. For first and first name. Indentation error? Oh, okay. It's not doing a space. It's not doing a space. It's probably just a way better way to do that, but nah, that took a minute. Oh, no way. Same shit. Same shit, bro. What the hell? For a first name and first underscore name. For first name, wait. I said the first names, this names. I was like, what the hell's going on? If first name plus space plus last name is equal to full name. Hey, bro. Same thing, man. I don't like how that doesn't look clean right there, but hey, you don't need the. Honestly, I like the parentheses because I don't know. It's like an OCD type of thing. Like it makes it look cleaner in my head. Yeah, man. See, I got this. Not bad, not bad. I was like, bro, is there any other possible way to do this without doing these pluses and checking that? But I guess the solution shows the same thing I did. So it's bar for bar the same thing. Which is nice. Nice. Very nice. Let me know in the comments if I should zoom in. It looks pretty good to me, but I don't know if you guys can see the text and stuff, so sorry guys. N squared quiz. Okay. Refer to the following functions. Assume that first name and last names are the same length. Okay. For print names 1, first names. For first name and first names, print first name. For print names, this be O of N. for sure, because that's constant. You're just literally printing the first what's this a term? In a list. Like, say there's a list, you know what I mean? And it's like 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 3, right? One is that word is called a value. No, it's a one is whatever. I forgot what it's called, but it's getting the first value in the array, and then whatever. That's constant for sure. So no, and the second one can't be constant because obviously you're doing 2 for loops, and then you're gonna iterate one per. So the first name going through all the last names, and the second one going through all the last names. You know what I mean? So that's for sure. Of n squared. Which function will finish faster, assuming first names and last names are the same non-zero length? Print names 1 for sure. Okay. Of n(m) is very similar to of n squared, but instead of a single input that we care about, there are 2. If n and m increase at the same rate, then O of n(m) is effectively the same as O of n squared. However, if n or m increases faster or slower, that's useful to track the complexity separately. Assignment. Logged-in needs a new tool that allows big brands to see how many of an influencer's followers are loyal to their brand. Complete the get average brand followers function. It takes 2 inputs. Let me read that again. Needs a new tool that allows big brands to see how many influencers' followers are loyal to their brand. All handles a 2-dimensional list or list of lists of a string representing user handles on a per influencer basis. Brand name a string. Get average brand followers returns the average number of handles. Is this the stupidest shit where we divide by, so you add everything and okay, the average returns the average number of handles that contains the brand name across all lists. Bro, this is like a doozy, bro. Logged-in needs a new tool that allows big brands to see how many of an influencer's followers are loyal to their brand. Complete the get average brand followers function. It takes 2 inputs. Damn, I look dark as hell. Holy shoot. I need to get a ring light or something, bro. This lighting is terrible. Each list represents the audience of a single influencer. It's a new tool that allows big brands to see how many of an influencer's followers are loyal to their brand. Complete the get average brand followers function. It takes 2 inputs. All handles. So all these handles to see if, so the brand name, so the big brand to see if how many influencers followers. So I guess these are all the followers are loyal to the brand. Complete the get average function. It takes 2 inputs. A list of the strings. Okay. Returns the average number of handles that contain the brand name. Okay, so expected output 1.33. 1.33 handles per influencer. Because 4 handles. Four handles contain Cosmo, and there are 3 lists. Regarding BigO, the number of influencers, the number of lists matters. That's our N. The number of influencers, the number of lists. Oh. So each list is the followers to 1. That's our N. So the number of lists is 3. Right? Okay, 3. I'm not getting it like all the way, so I gotta like lock in a little bit more. That's our N. However, the average number of followers of each influencer, the average length of the list is just important. That's our M. Okay. Average number of followers. So recording BigO. Thing is, I'm not understanding how. Logged in needs a new tool. Was my mic up the whole time? Damn. So all handles. Okay, and a branch string. So I gotta check the average numbers of handles that contain the brand name across all the lists. What the fuck? Oh, so Cosmo, Bill, Cosmo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's is it 4 divided by 3? 4 divided by, holy shit, I can't spell it. Divided by 3. It's 1.33. So you gotta check. I see how it is. Thing is, how do you know, like, brand name Cosmo? So so do I have to check if Cosmo's in this shit? Why is it saying round method? Type fill. Type non-type doesn't define the round method. What does that mean? After you use that method? Holy, what is this Rockstar shit? Oh. Okay, this is gonna be a bit hard. Like, I gotta see if in that list, if Cosmo is in that string. What the fuck? I'm not tripping, right? It's gonna be like crazy. So if, like, how am I supposed to check if Cosmo contains in there? I gotta get help with this because I don't even know how to start. I don't, like, do I have to separate each letter, store that into a dictionary, and see and count how many numbers? If Cosmo is 1 and that equals to that, then add that to 1 and account. Okay, I guess. Shit, bro. How am I supposed to? How am I? Dude, no. Where to go? Believe to solve it is to make a dictionary. Nah, man, there's no way I'm gonna do that, bro. For if Cosmo, it's like, oh my god. So step 1, understand the input structure. You're given a 2D list. Each inner list represents a group of followers, right? For a specific influencer, yep. You're also given a brand name string to check each handle, yep. So you're checking each follower to see if it includes the brand name. Think about the process. You need to iterate each list of followers for each influencer. Count how many of their follower handles contain the brand name using substring logic. What if brand name it? There's no way. No way it works like that. Okay, hold up, sorry. Brand. Nike. Follower equals Nike lover 22200. If brand in follower print true, print true, else print false. No way it does that. Okay, that made my life easier. I don't need help no more. What the fuck? That was my main concern. That was my main concern. I did not know you can do that. Well, hey. I learned that now. Shit. So now I gotta go through each list. For handle and all handles, print handle. This. Now we gotta do. Oh, so we can make it like this. So for influencer, I probably spelled that wrong. Sorry. So now for influencer for handle in influencer, this will print I also have something that I think I should do. Influencer count is equal to 0. Oh, is 0. And now for influencer, if we go above this for loop, influencer underscore influencer count is plus equal 1. Bro, stop doing that. 1, and this we're gonna print handle. But I also would like to print the influencer count. This should be 1, 2, 3. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Where am I? Damn. 3. Boom, boys. Hold up, I don't even need to. I can just solve the rest right here. So okay. I really did not know that, but if handle is it handle? If brand name in handle, we're gonna do brand handle. Oh, fucking no. Well, forgot 0. And then if handle, we're gonna do brand handle plus equals 1. Now we're gonna return brand handle divided by influencer count. Come on, man, I'm locked in. It's taking long as hell. Let's go. Took a minute though. It's going through probably all. That's why the n squared, bro. cool. Holy 2 minutes. What are these? Quizzes? Alright, I'll do all the quizzes and then stop here. And I gotta work on my portfolio. Constants don't matter. Big O notation only describes the theoretical growth rate of algorithms. My bad, I keep looking at my phone. Just got some important text from work. Only describes the theoretical growth rate of algorithms. It doesn't deal with actual time to run on a given machine. As such, when doing big O analysis, we don't let ourselves get bogged down in details. For example, take a look at the following functions. So big O notation only describes the theoretical growth rate of algorithms. What time is it? It's kind of getting late. I think I'm gonna do this on my own. I think 36 minutes is good for today. I'm just gonna work on my portfolio. I don't want to stream my portfolio because it's kind of like just a little bit personal. Even though everything's online, you can search it up. But yeah, I think we did a little bit. The main thing is to learn something every day, and getting a little bit better. I'm gonna try to finish all this on my own because I don't know. I gotta work on my portfolio, and then I'm gonna just stay up a little bit more and see what's going on. But if you watch this video, I really appreciate you. Hopefully tomorrow I can make a longer video. I don't think I have much going on tomorrow, so yeah. Yeah. So if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Please like the video, subscribe, tune in to more videos, and yeah, I appreciate you for following and learning with me. So yeah, I'm trying to get better every day. Sooner or later there'll be longer videos. I'm just a little bit busy right now, and I'm not getting really much good sleep. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. So